Even though I live in the region of Vancouver Island where most of the surfing in Canada takes place, I don't surf. But I've been lurking right on the edge of the surf scene for about 20 years. Back when I ran Long Beach Radio out of Tofino, I had the great pleasure of announcing that local boy Pete DeVries had won the O'Neill Coldwater Classic, beating out a bunch of touring world pros. These days, sometimes I make surf edits in my spare time, and other times I'm contracted by surf contests to make videos. Recently, that radio background and the modern video thing sorta smashed together when I got an email from a fella named Dennis. More than a decade ago, I'd interviewed him at the radio station when he had started up a program with the help of a bunch of other local folks called Surf's Up for Autism, intended to provide a safe and fun environment where autistic kids could get in the water and try surfing for themselves. Dennis was wondering if I would be interested in checking out how much the program had grown. And of course I was!
Yeah, basically 15 years ago, my son was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. He was, I believe, 5 at the time. All the stresses that we had, we decided to go on a surf trip to Tofino. And he's always expressed that he wanted to try surfing, so we took him out. Within the first 30 minutes, I pushed him into his first wave and popped up right away, rode the wave all the way to the beach and jumped off and gave me 2 thumbs up. And a smile that just something that we hadn't seen in his early life. Basically, he just fell in love with the water and the ocean, right? When you get a child diagnosed with autism, you don't know what to expect. And it seems like your world is not falling apart, but things are falling to pieces and you don't know what to do, how to pick it up and how to navigate. But this was something where I was able to connect with him. This was my way to connect with him. When we got home, there was just a feeling of we should share this kind of feeling. And I think about 2 years of knocking on doors and prepping. We finally, in 2012, we had our first Surf's Up for Autism event. We basically have a support worker who's trained in autism, and then we have the surf instructor. So basically it's a 2-to-1, depending on the child and their needs. It could be a 3-to-1. We have a profile for each child, and we know what their needs are. Every child is different on the spectrum, but we cater to them. And we celebrate the small achievements. Getting in a wetsuit, just getting out to the water. They don't need to stand. If they want to be on the beach playing on the sand, so be it. If we get them in the water, we're cheering them on, right? We're cheering them on irregardless of what they want to do. It's the experience that we want them to enjoy the ocean, the beach, and also open up a community. When we first started in the Autism Journey community, you didn't know what to do. There wasn't a lot of families, right? And that was one of the other things that I wanted to do was they can come here without being judged because of their child's behaviors. And we're all one community and we understand and we stand behind you. And that was our biggest thing, was making sure that we created this community and we invited other communities to see and understand what autism is about. And now it's kind of come a full circle where, this is my first year that my son hasn't attended because he is going to school. It's sad, but at the same time, as much as it was for my son, it's now more for the community as well. We don't have a website, but we do have our Facebook page. To go on the Facebook or the Instagram, it's SUPA Society, Surf's Up for Autism. And from there, you can message if you want to be involved or anything like that. You want to volunteer, we'll have volunteer sign up in early January. Registration for families to participate will be early January. Seeing them smile, how much fun they enjoy it. Like surfing is just, it lifts everything off your body, right? Off your soul and rejuvenates it.